Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you so much for tuning on in to our Valley News Now desk this morning. We got a beautiful sunrise on our hands, and we are gaining soon. We'll be gaining a few daylight hours. I mean, it'll only be a few seconds at a time, but whatever. Something's better than nothing, right? One more time, thank you so much for joining us here on our Valley News Now desk. We're going to talk about weather straight away this morning, see what we got going on. I know a lot of people are traveling for the holiday coming up this week, so we'll see what we got in store, okay? I'm going to share my screen with you here. I'm over on the Valley News Live website here on the weather tab. Meteorologist Lisa Green updating this for us, saying winter hits on a busy holiday travel week. We know that to be true. 27 degrees here in Fargo right now. You can also see that on the lower right-hand part of your screen right there. As we peruse on down, sunny, gonna hit 46, today. Ooh, not anything like we were seeing yesterday, though. We set a record at, I think it was 62 degrees was the record we set yesterday. Awfully warm. I, for one, did not leave my house until about 3 or 4 o'clock. Went outside, and I was like, man, what have I been doing all day? Should have been outside. Anyway, so we do have 4 first alert weather days. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 first alert weather days coming up, okay? So Tuesday to Wednesday, snow accumulation, strong winds may impact holiday travel. So this is going to be the first of what we're seeing of this season. Will it be 3 feet of snow? No, but this is going to be the first time we're going to be seeing something like this season. So this is something that we want to first alert you to make sure that you're prepared for it, especially when a lot of us are hitting the roads. That can impact a lot of situations there. Talking about the Friday and Saturday first alert weather day, more wintry weather. Precipitation possible, may impact post-holiday travel. Timing track may change, though. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Looks like the only one this week, other than today, that we're not going to have a first alert weather day is Thanksgiving on Thursday. And hopefully most people are staying put on Thursday. I mean, again, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. It's not going to be the biggest blizzard that we're going to see in a year, by no means. It's not going to be that. But it's definitely something that we want to keep you aware of because we are going to be seeing something. And for those of you who have not been utilizing your winter driving skills quite yet, first of all, stay out of my way. Second of all, you're going to need them. You're going to need to be prepared. So we also do have meteorologist Lisa Green gave a great presentation last week on what to put in your winter weather survival kit to keep in your vehicle. Lots of good stuff in there. So if you want to check that out, that's over on our website, valleynewslive.com, or else you can find that on your VNL News or weather app. So that weather app is going to be a great tool to have as we continue to take on the not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 first alert weather days we got coming up this week. So our first alert storm team will keep you updated in the know with a track of that, when and where that is going to hit and impact you. So good tool to have, free in the App Store, easy to use, no excuse not to download it, huh? We're going to move on to our news portion of this segment. We're still waiting to learn more information about a fire that destroyed 3 unoccupied homes in Otter Tail County on Saturday. Dispatchers got the call around 3 about several houses burning on Augustana Trail in Amore Township. Nobody's hurt, but fire crews from 5 departments did respond, along with the state fire marshal's office. Cause is under investigation. And a Minnesota man has been convicted of posing as a decorated Marine to steal more than $140,000 in veterans benefits. A federal jury found 39-year-old Michael Wicker of Clay County guilty on multiple fraud charges Friday. Prosecutors say from 2015 to 2020, Wicker claimed he was a Purple Heart recipient and POW in Iraq, using forged documents to back up his lies. Veterans who Wicker claimed to have served with testified they had never seen him before. Federal searches also found no records of Wicker ever serving in the military. He's facing sentencing at a later date. We, of course, here at Valley News Live will keep you updated as we continue to learn more. And the Moorhead community saying their final goodbye Saturday to a fallen hero. Brad Shank dying earlier this month after his battle with cancer. He was only 44 years old, but Valley News Team's Harrison Prey was at the funeral service bringing us the story. Let's take a listen.
A flag-draped farewell for a warrior who served his country and community for decades.
For 16 years, he protected our community as a police officer. And he served his country with the same bravery that defined him every day of his life.
The same bravery Kobe described would carry Brad through his toughest fight yet. Through a 9-year battle with brain cancer, Brad remained the devoted father his children knew and loved.
I miss and love you, Dad. I'll always be your special little girl.
Brad even wrote a memoir about his cancer fight, inspiring others with his story of resilience.
Looking at the impact that Brad had on the community and the department, that's what any officer aspires to do and should aspire to do. And Brad obviously was successful in that.
A warrior who fought for his community and his life, remembered by those who knew his courage never wavered. In Fargo, Harrison Prey, Valley News Live.
So Brad's memoir, No Easy Way Out, continues to inspire others facing their own battles in life. He leaves behind his wife, Sarah, and their 3 children. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem defending President Trump's plan to end deportation protections for Somali immigrants in Minnesota. Trump announcing Friday he's terminating temporary protected status for Somalis. He claimed on Truth Social that Somali gangs are terrorizing Minnesota. President also accusing Governor Tim Walz of overseeing fraudulent money laundering. Walz firing back on social media, saying Trump is targeting an entire community to change the subject. Noem answered questions about the policy yesterday while visiting TSA agents in Minneapolis.
Well, TPS is a program that was always meant to be temporary. It's a program that is put in place, and I believe for Somalia over 30 years ago, and will need to be evaluated to make sure that it comes and is always implemented in the process for which it was intended.
Administration has not provided a timeline for when that termination would take effect, nor how many people will be impacted by that. And tonight, a lucky Powerball winner, hopefully it's me, will have a shot at winning the game's estimated $654 million jackpot. That is the second largest Powerball prize of the year so far. Estimated cash value is over $303 million. So that drawing's tomorrow. If you were a lottery player, go out and get your ticket. And a big weekend at the box office for Wicked for Good. The film, which is a sequel to last year's box office smash hit Wicked, had a banner opening weekend, bringing in $150 million domestically and $226 million globally. That's the biggest global and domestic opening ever for a movie based on a Broadway show. Pretty cool. All right, well, that's about all I got for you here on this Monday morning. Remember, you can find this streaming on weekdays at around that 7:30 time frame. You can find this streaming on Facebook and YouTube, as well as over on our live streams on our website. And if you head on over and download that VNL News app, I'm able to send you a push notification right when I get this thing fired up, so you're able to get the latest and greatest of everything that we're working on here. Free in the App Store, easy to use, no excuse not to, right? Again, that's all I got for you here on this Monday. If you are heading out the door, make sure you are safe. Get those winter driving skills ready. Get your winter weather survival kit in your car prepared as we take on this holiday week. I will see you back here tomorrow. My name is Alex.